Hello and welcome back to another video. Today here again on The Crew 2 for Season 3, Episode 1 of the, whatever you call these things. But anyway, the Motor Pass. So it's the United States East Speed Tour this time. Join the fastest rally on the East Coast with new time attack events through the East Coast, a more rewarding live summit system, new vehicles and vanities, as well as some new live summits, themed events and more. So I'm going to hop in, get myself the Motor Pass, and then go to the dealership because there's a couple of cars that we can take a look at. Today going to be focusing on the Porsche, which you can see there, but there is, that one's in the Motor Pass. There is a standard one that I believe we can buy. So we're going to buy that, do some customization, and hopefully tackle some events in it from this new Motor Pass. So let's see if it gives us the option to buy the Motor Pass. Obviously that requires some crew credits, which cost money. So, yeah. There is also a... oh, I don't want that. There's also a Pontiac GTO that I'll be checking out in a future video. But anyway, let me get hold of the Motor Pass and I'll join you at the dealership to buy the Porsche. So, before I spend all of my money on crew credits to unlock the Motor Pass, this is basically what you get. So, you can get normal premium, which unlocks you this KTM Crossbow Formula Car thing, which is a bit mad, and other premium, which gets you these things. I believe there are some free vehicles, so I will just flick through this quickly for your benefit. Anything that says free underneath you can have without buying the Motor Pass. So I believe that you can't get the Porsche, unfortunately, but you can buy the normal one at the dealer, which is effectively the same thing. But you do get this Rallycross Focus for free if you get to the end without buying premium. I usually do, just because I want some of these other things, like this crazy version of the GTO. As with the last Motor Pass, I will be taking a look at kind of reviewing and customizing each vehicle as I unlock them. So I will be back for more videos testing those out. But yeah, today we're going to focus on the Porsche that's from the dealer, and then later in the week I'll be taking a look at the GTO. But anyway, I'm going to get myself the premium Motor Pass and then join you over at the dealership to buy the Porsche, which I know I said before we looked at this bit, but we'll get there eventually. So there we go, got the premium Motor Pass, so we're now all the way up to level 15 now that we've used the crew credits for that. So that means there are a few cars we can test out. Personally, I'm not actually that bothered about this. It's a very strange thing. I'm not really into that sort of car. But we've got the lifted GTO, which I think will be very cool. So what I'll do is today we'll take a look at the Porsche, like I keep saying, and next video we'll take a look at both GTOs, this one and the one in the dealership, which I think is out here somewhere. But yeah, let's finally go over to the Porsche, which I believe we can buy. That Ford GT looks really cool with the safety car lights on, I have to say. So this is the GTO, which I don't want to test drive. Right, it's a touring car. Excellent. Right, we will eventually get this car, I promise. Right, let's go to the touring car HQ. Of course it's a touring car. It's a touring car update. The KTM will count as a Formula car, I'm guessing. We've got an off-road car, which will be like a rally raid, and we've got this. Excellent. Right, how much is this? Ooh, what do we want? Shall we spend crew credits or bucks? I mean, this crew credits are basically paid, so we might as well use the free option. Okay, let's go with a nice yellow to start with. Yeah, we might as well save our crew credits, but that is quite a lot of my normal money from this game gone. Excellent. What I should probably have done is gone on drive so that we drove that car. Ah no, here we are. So here it is in stock configuration. It's electric apparently, no engine noise. No, right, here we are. Stock configuration, obviously starting at the racetrack, because that's what happens when you buy a new touring car. I mean, it's a wild thing. Look at the exposed exhaust and everything at the back. The wide body, the wing. Crazy, crazy machine. And yeah, I'm not expecting it to be a huge amount of customization for this thing, because it's, well, it's a touring car on the crew. And, I mean, look at it already. Let's have a quick... What's it like on the internet? What just happened? I was pressing the button to change view, and I was still pressing the same button, and then it did a thing. Come on, game, what are you doing? Somehow I drove into the HQ by mistake. Right, anyway. Ooh. There's some nice boost noises from in here. Listen to the boost. Right. So, it's quick, but it's not the fastest thing in the world. And it's getting dark. Shall we go back to Anne House and see what customization is available, throw some upgrades on, and then try one of these new events. Oh, lag's happening. Okay, so here we are back at the garage. It's 233 as standard, so it's higher than these sort of things, but yeah, obviously still a classic vehicle, although somehow it's faster than a Z4 Group 3 car. Anyway, let's hop straight into this. Customize. Visual parts, yeah, we've only got wheels. So you can make it look more like that, but the classic wheels are quite cool, so we'll leave that alone. Livery, I kind of like the one we've got, but let's see if we got... Or actually, yeah, something like that removes the livery will be really nice, actually. What have we got? Sort of classic Porsche stripes. Well, if we had some stripes down the side that had like the Porsche lettering on them, that would be cool. But I don't think anyone's going to have made anything that good, to be honest with you. Yeah, these are all a little bit weird. I was going to say we didn't pick a livery. Right, so what can we put any colour on as a, like, base colour? Can I put, like, a metallic purple? I could do that and still keep the paint, but I don't really like the paint we've got on here, so... And it's not bad if you're going for that look, but I kind of want a nice purple colour. Obviously I want a nice purple colour, so I think we have to go on create, don't we? I believe we have to do that to make it... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so then we've got a nice... Actually, it looks quite good in the yellow. Or what is essentially a Miami blue. I don't know, there's something about metallic colours that just look really nice. Oh, we've got anodized. Or iridescent, in fact. Yeah, I think something quite bright like that almost. Looks very cool. Right, then let's go visual parts, because I want to do the... Orange calipers, yes. Vanity, let's see what we've got. So at the moment we've got slicks, so anything else is not going to look quite as impressive. Oh, we've got... If you prefer slicks without tyre writing, we've got those. Or, I don't think we've got much else that would be suitable. Oh, there's some more almost slick style tyres. There's a few. White walls just looks ridiculous. Those look stupid. Oh, there's too many wheels on here now. It's getting hard to pick something. Actually, that is kind of... I mean, it's a look, but... Yeah, I think I'll leave those. We've got... Obviously, we've got our purple tyre smoke. There are... Actually, maybe I'll go with that. It's still purplish colour. Yeah. Yeah, this is one of the few times purple actually looks good on the car, and I'm not just doing it for the sake of having a purple vehicle. I'm gonna go with my favourite window tint. I know it's a bit mad, but I always end up putting that on. We could put something ridiculous like that on, or a nice light bar. Or whatever the hell that is. I think we'll leave the rooftops for once. Right, let's put maximum performance on this thing, and then we'll go and find an touring car event as part of the new Motor Pass. Okay, so unfortunately I haven't really done much touring car events, so we can only get it to 299 out of 320, but that should be enough, especially as the events make you start on easy. But I was looking through here, and we have of course got the 935 Coupe Porsche already, so similar era, 911, but obviously crazy, even more crazy than this one, if that's even possible. Right, anyway, let's head to our activities, where we can see we have, okay, so that one's a street race, so I'll possibly save that for when we're trying out the GTO next time, but we've got this one, the Daytona Stage 01 or whatever it's called. So let's go and do that. Obviously allows touring cars in. So here we go, 22,000, so it's probably not a short event. If we're earning that much from it, but it shouldn't be too long an event. Oh, this looks so good. I mean, I've hit a barrier. Can we enter? There we go. Ooh, fancy new intro. Oh, that's cool. It's done like a sort of rally stage, because it's a time trial stage thing. This should be easy, because we've got it on, you guessed it, easy. We might struggle on the hardest difficulty, because obviously I don't have the touring car parts at the moment. But anyway, it's probably not going to be a short event, so let's see how we get on. This is cool. That was a sort of closed off track motorway stage. I like this. I actually really like how touring cars handle on here. They don't sort of slip about like street race cars do. Oh, that's a tight chicane. But yeah, touring car handling flies through it. Nice and grippy. Doesn't float about as much as a lot of the cars in this game. And coming up on the end of the event, it's been a slightly longer race, but it's been really cool actually. We've got all these props and stuff, and that it's a properly different thing they're adding each time on here on the Crew 2. And we're still getting new vehicles, so unlike Horizon 4, which they've essentially killed off, so understandably, so they can develop Horizon 5 more, but there's no kind of new content or anything on there, so potentially we can try and play the Crew 2 a little bit more and get a little bit further through this game, because as you've probably noticed if you've watched any of my videos on here, I'm not the highest level on here. I haven't really completed it that much, so yeah, play more things like this and more of the Test Drive Unlimited stuff, Platinum and maybe some TDU2 a little bit more now that Forza's been killed off. Obviously the Forza challenges will still continue, but as for videos on my own on there, I probably won't really be doing any. But yeah, we've still got plenty of new cars to look at in games like this, and yeah, the Porsche has been good. I know that was only on the easiest difficulty, but it really handles very nicely, especially compared to a lot of the other cars on here. That might just be how all touring cars handle. I haven't really driven them for ages. But yeah, I love how this thing drives. Love how it looks, and yeah, it looks particularly good in the purple. Yes, I've made it a little bit crazy with the underglows and window tints, but I think it still looks really cool. And we've got like exposed turbos and exhausts and everything at the back there. Wild, wild looking thing. But anyway, that probably is going to do it for a first look at this 911 RSR. I think that it is a 911 RSR, isn't it? 1974, I think it said. Carrera RSR Turbo, yeah, 911 RSR, 1974. But yeah, I will be back very soon, probably in the next 4 or 5 days, we'll see when the video ends up coming out, to take a look at the two GTOs. So the Mad Lifted Off-Road Style 1 and of course, the normal street race one, which means we might have to do some rallycross event, or rally raid, whatever class it is, and a street race event in those. But yeah, that's going to do it for a first look at the new Motor Pass and the 911 RSR. Obviously, I will take a look at the other one once I get it, as with all the other vehicles. Once they're unlocked, I will be taking a look at them. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back with the next video very soon.